Good morning, everybody. It's your boy Scrib, and today we are coming with another figure review. Now, today we are reviewing the Transmetals Beast Wars Optimus Primal, and for all of you who are 90s kids, just like myself, you will understand the hype and excitement about the Beast Wars as a franchise. Now, for years, I have actually been collecting Transformers figures just, out of nostalgia. And when me and my younger brother were little, we always collected the new Beast Wars figures that always came out. And the Transmetals were actually one of my favorite versions of the Beast Wars. And so 2 years ago, when they acknowledged or announced about Transformers World for Cybertron Kingdom, and they were going to make the Beast Wars canon, you can only imagine the excitement that I had. And so now I'm actually getting back into collecting the Beast Wars figures. And so I figured, well, let me start off by, kind of looking to see which figures are out there, so forth. And I went on Amazon, found several different Beast Wars figures from the Kingdom versions as well as the originals, and then I found a few third-party. So I found Transmetals Optimus, and I really did get excited. And when I got him, I was like, okay, now I'm kind of having some mixed reviews. And so I'm about to get into that now. So as you can see here on the package, we have basically a picture of Rat Trap, Transmetals Rat Trap just right here, as well as the Beast Wars sign or logo. But the thing is, right here, it says deformation. Like, what? And they're known as the Mice Warriors. Like, what? Like, what's going on with this? So now, of course, we have a very nice image of Transmetals Rat Trap. And then, of course, you got the display screen that Optimus came in. On one side, you got Beast Wars. On the other side, you have a figure of, or a picture of, Rat Trap. And then on the back, now the back is actually my favorite right here, because you have a image of all the Maximals, from Optimal Optimus to my boy Tigerhawk right here. So I was real, taken back nostalgia wise of this image right here. And then of course, you got your product placement of Transmetals Rat Trap, known as the Mice Warriors Combat Deformation. I still don't get that name. So, with that being said, we are now going to get into the main event, which is Optimus himself. And so now, he is a very small figure. He's more like a deluxe class than an actual leader class figure, but I can tell that he is very, very cheap. And so for one thing that I don't really like about this figure is that his hands are welded pretty much the same way. So like on the original figure as well as a few of the other third-party figures, you can open his wrist right here and flip his fists in and out between gorilla and robot mode. And so the fact that it's just one mode, as you can tell right here, I'm not really a fan of that. And then of course his head can't really turn. It can move up and down due to transformation, but articulation wise, besides the head, his arm can move in and out, can pretty much do a full 360. That's pretty much about it. Got bend, at the elbow. With his legs can come up that far, go out this far. His feet can move up and down right here, but I take it's more for transformation. And that's pretty much about it. And so detail wise, it is, fairly decent, not the best, but it is, you get what you pay for, right? And so yeah, it's fairly decent. And so now, when it comes to the Transmetals figures, each different Transmetal figures has what they call a vehicle mode. And so Optimus vehicle mode is basically he's a surfing gorilla. Let's just put it like that. And so to get him into said mode, it's fairly easy. Just lift these panels up like this, fold this out, and you basically just want to make sure that everything is aligned the way that it should be. And then you want to connect these panels right here. Line it up, and there you go. You got Optimus, a surfing gorilla. Because that's just what they decided to make him in the series. And it's okay. It's, it's nostalgia and stuff. So, there's that. Now, to get into his robot mode, it's a very, very simple transformation. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to pull this apart, and then we're going to flip or turn his waist around this way. Just like that. Oops. Oh, and then this panel wound up coming off. So let's just fix that. There we go. And then coming back around over this way, just gonna take these side panels down like this. Lift his backpack up. And of course, reveals the robot chest. Pull this whole assembly down. Flip out the robot head. Push in the gorilla head. And then there's a double hinge right here. So what you want to do is push it down and then just collapse it together. Then take the backpack and then just push it in. And there we have Optimus Primal in his robot mode. And he's fairly decent and whatnot. Head on a ball joint, so of course his head can do a full 360 like this. And then of course, same with everything else. Now, accessory wise, he comes with this little gun. Like no type of gimmick as far as I can tell that comes with the gun. But then he also comes with his two maces, and they're plastic and stuff, not much detail on it, but and so of course you can just put them into his hands. And I dropped one like that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to Transmetal's Optimus Primal. And it's a fairly decent figure. It's it's not on my top list and stuff, so it's it's just that. It's, you know, something, you know, nostalgia reminder. So, but yeah, so there's that. So that concludes today's figure review. Again, this has been your boy Scriv. Thank you guys for coming out to spend a little bit of time with me. And by the way, if this is your first time on the channel, thank you for coming out. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, as well as if you did enjoy this video, give the video a thumbs up, because it does help the channel gain more exposure within the YouTube community, so that I can continue to post content just like this every week. So this has been your boy Scriv, and I will see you guys next week.